supplies! They're fucking me up! Help! Spread out. Let's spread out! Take that position!
Stay low, guys. Stay low.
Watch out, guys! Grenade out! I'm hurt, guys! Dropped him! And stay down! Fuck! I'm taking fire! And stay down! Fuck! I'm taking fire!
I'll attack that position!
Suppressive fire! Enemy infantry! Enemy infantry!
Charge! Let's spread out!
No, it's okay.
Hey, bud. How are you tonight, sir?
Oh, good. Tired, but good.
Attack that position!
Complete chaos at Piccadilly Square. Up. What a bitch.
Oh, I've been knocking out fucking trophies and shit in Easy Red too.
I couldn't hear you.
I've been knocking out trophies in Easy Red too. Listen to these statistics really quick. I've died 79 times. I've got 568 kills. Destroyed 42 vehicles. There's been 8,200 allies killed. 10,506 500 access killed. 26,882 explosives detonated. Yeah. They've taken 334 allies prisoner. We've taken 1,340 Axis prisoner. But I finished the entire first Tunisian campaign for the allies. And that moving on, but Jason was played too. Yeah, so when you start on a campaign, like it'll be Battle of Tunisia and then all the battles there, it'll have both sides. So when you click it, it'll ask you to pick a side. So I checked all the allies there, then I'm gonna go back and do Germany. And like, depending on the battle, so like most of these, cause Battle of Tunisia is the allies pushing Germany out of Tunisia, is when they're moving into Africa. So if you play as the Germans, like what Jason was trying out, most of the battles of the Germans is you have to hold the line, opposed to when you're playing as the Allies, it's attack and push forward. So we've really been getting into like the nitty gritty of it, and dude, holy fuck. It's not going to be long before this game's going to be really good. Yeah. And I learned, he figured out a lot of shit too, cause you tried playing it, right?
Yeah.
So you know how when you were aiming, like you'd aim, it'd be all shaky and shit?
Yeah.
That's cause there's a motion sensor on the controller when you aim. If you turn it off, it doesn't do that. So I figured that out, so now I can actually aim and fucking, I've been fucking people up. And then there's like, you turn off like a blur and a glare, and then now like when you zoom in, like you can see fucking far, and like it doesn't glare and blur out on you and shit. So I've just been like doing a bunch of settings with it, but yeah, we've been fucking digging into this hard. Mount the goals, what can we do? Continue Overlord. Alright, so I've got an Omaha, Gold, Juno, let's do Sword Beach. Drink while we're heading up. can't believe this is one guy. Fucking crazy.
Grenade!
Fucking horse, dick fuck. I was killed at Roderick Lord.
I'm reloading!
Huh? I'm mumbling to myself as I'm going. Right there.
Attack that position!
HQ.
Grenade!
Yeah. How did I do that?
Attack that position! Under fire!
I'm hit.
Oh.
Power.
Fucker, I'm trying to figure out how to use my radio. Die, bitch. Hey, can you guys come here and help me?
Me now!
What? Oh no, I'm not playing online. I'm playing the Conquest. I'm trying to figure out what I just did to bring that up because there's a trophy for that to bring up your codes to call in for like special shit from headquarters on like secret numbers, and I just finally brought it up and I can't figure out how I did that. Oh, that's something wrong with that.
He's down!
Another guy, reloading. Dang, I'm on. You think I'm stupid?
Attack that position! Enemy down!
Oh, I think I need to smoke because somebody told me to. I gotta load the bolt. I wonder if I'm gonna do the French campaign next and see if Dunkirk is in it. The Battle of Dunkirk, see the Dunkirk.
Attack that!
Yeah. That was my favorite thing of, what's up?
Enemy right there!
There's a movie. Fuck. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's about the very first time that the Marine Corps and the Japanese Royal Navy met each other in battle during World War II. And it was the Battle of Wake Island, where basically an entire reinforced naval Japanese detachment attacked 450 Marines and 1,200 construction workers, and they told them to just get fucked and basically defeated the Royal Navy. It was the first two ships that Japan had sank in the entire war, were sank during the Battle of Wake Island by Marine artillery. But so, after the first battle, Hollywood caught word about it, and then the second battle happened, and they made a movie about it, but nobody knew, like, back here in the States, what happened after the second battle, because it was all, like, kept hidden and shit, and they all thought that everybody was killed because Wake Island was taken, and no Japanese never took prisoners back then. But because the whole world was watching it, the Emperor of Japan actually told the Admiral, like, no, you have to spare these people and actually take them as prisoners. And when they got back to America, like 30, 40 years later, there was a reunion, Wake Island reunion, and a reporter asked one of the survivors, like, what did you think of the Wake Island movie that has you guys all die in the end and isn't realistic? What do you guys think about it? And one of them chimes in, he goes, well, first of all, we didn't have a dog there. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Smoking.
I'm under fire!
I'm under fire! Ooh, dog tags. Get him. Go get him.
Under fire!
Ah, I almost got to him. God damn it. I guess there's like realistic people in this game too, like from history, and you can find their dog tags on the battle, and if you do, when you go into single battle mode, you can set it up and play as that like special character. Yeah, if you get their dog tags, there's like common, which are like most of these guys that are running around right now, and then there's like unique, rare, and like ultras, stuff like that. Well, what was really cool is I looked at the credits for this, because it's just one guy. This game was done by one guy. Like, he's got his own studio, but it was him, and then just basically YouTubers that helped him. But what's crazy is, when you go in, when it gets to the voiceover, dude, he like, Polish, Germans, Russians, Australians, Americans, Canadians, like, he actually got people to come and, like, Japanese, like, voice the actual voices of it and shit, so he must have put something into, like, getting permissions and stuff. Basically, yeah. Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's definitely well done, like, once you start to get it, the settings set right and everything done right, it's really fucking fun. Plus the $10, I mean, oh yeah. And I paid like, I think $18 total to buy the 3 DLCs today. And I spent like $18 today to buy the 3 DLCs. Which is, it's the Battle of the Bulge, Battle of Stalingrad, and then Operation Overlord, like, Omaha Beach, Juno Beach, and all that. And then there's another one, shit, where are you at? Yeah, supposedly he's got another one coming that he's working on, like a new DLC or something for this. That's gonna be, it's gonna be like Imperial Japan, like back in like the day. So that'll be interesting.
He's on, Pete!
Oh fuck! Somebody's behind me.
I'll track that position.
That's you. So go down to your settings. Go to gameplay. Alright, so, yeah, let me pull mine up so it'll be easier because it's kind of hard to see here. So, go all the way down to, let me, it's gonna be, so you'll see it'll say enable motion sensor functions. It's way down low, it's almost all the way at the very, it's basically at the very, very bottom. It'll say it's like the fourth one up from the bottom, just under. So click that so that it's not checked.
Hold on.
All the way down to the bottom of it. So yeah, that one right there. What the hell?
What did I click?
Go all the way down now and check it. Yeah, so now it's unclicked. So that's done. Now the map right there that you're on that says simple. I have that on realistic. Honestly, I think it looks a little bit better. It doesn't really matter. It just changes how your map looks. Everything else is kind of in here. It's just tweak as you want. But then go over to graphics. And then turn off lens flare. And depth of field. And then you should... Whenever you zoom in, shit won't get blurry and everything, and then you won't have a lot of lens flare and everything going on. You should have a lot better gameplay with that.
You just circle out?
Yeah, just circle out. Resume. Yeah, get some motherfuckers to take a grenade too, bitch. Just hit R1, there you go. Yeah, Jason got cut up on that too for a bit. He couldn't figure out how to get out of the train and he thought that he had to do it first. And he's like, oh, then I realized you just hit R1. Follow me.
Follow me!
So when you go to start a game, like not here but just before this, like when you click on one and it has like, you know, click normal, easy, whatever and everything, there's a bar there that says 100%. If you max that all the way out, it'll be a really crazy fucking game, because it'll be like 70 units on each side fighting. Yeah, so that's just that's at 100% units that can be on the map at one time. If you max it all the way out to like 290, then you have even more. So your left joystick, left and right, does your rear rudders, and then forward and backwards does your gas. Your right joystick does your spin left, spin right, up and down, go up and down. Your right trigger is fire, left trigger is zoom, and X is how you drop your bombs. And then, if you hold down on the D-pad while aiming, you'll zoom it, you'll like hold your breath. I don't know if it does it in the plane, but I know it does it in the plane. You'll like zoom in a bit more and hold your breath. Sweet. So those are when you're, you wouldn't really matter much in a plane, but like me, I'm playing as a squad leader right now, so I can command my squad, tell them to follow me, go attack waves, and then if you have a radio man, you can call in artillery, you can call in tank support, air artillery, all kinds of shit. Oh, fuck. I shot him in the ass, my last bullet, and he turned around and shot me. Oh my god, I totally took him. You're on night? Probably. Most likely you're on a night foot. Don't move anything. Just press in L3. Like, just tap it. There you go. And then hold R1 and look around. So that's where the enemies are. So you're just super high up in the air at night. So yeah, when you're in a plane, if you hold R1, that's how you look around. Planes are kind of a bitch to fly. I've noticed I usually just line them up and use the back rudders turning left and right and going up and down to control them.
Attack that position! Under fire!
Prisoners, we got prisoners. Scottish?
Under fire!
The Blue X? No, you're American, and the Blue X is just symbolizing units. They're the friendly units, and then the Red X is friendly units. Hold L3, hold L3. You can still move when you have the map out. It doesn't take away your movement in the vehicle. You'll still be able to control the plane with it out. Fuck, I'm out of ammo. Oh, sweet. My guy's right here, baby. This guy's over there at that church. Let's go. Over moving that. Moving out that church. Huh? What do you mean? Something's in front of you. That's why your gun's up in the air. Stand up. Now look. Your gun's pointing up in the air. How are you gonna look through the scope? Right? Dude, I thought it was something with the game until Jason pointed it out and I changed it. I was like, holy fuck. And then, like I said, down on the D-pad when you're aiming, you do that zoom in. And then up on the D-pad when you're aiming, so you can zero your distance. But usually, most of the fights, you don't need to do that. I mean, for me, I'm usually like right across the street from the enemy in most of these fights. I'm squad leader now. Mills bomb turret. Give me, do I have? Enemy tank, cut it. So weird, I don't know how to do it, but there's a guy doing it in the other match that jumped on my tank and was trying to open up the hatch. I don't know how he was doing it. Maybe you have to do a specific unit to do that. It's a very strategic thing. It's really crazy, like right now, the planes above us, they'll dive bomb you and fucking start shooting at and shit, dive bomb you, it's crazy. Oh shit, charge it. It's a giant hole I got blown up. Is that victory? Victory! Fuck yeah. We lost 265, they lost 409, we had 0 prisoners, they had 71 taken prisoners. You should see how big you can make the maps too when you do when you create your own map. Holy fuck, I've never seen a map that big in my fucking life, dude. Arma, it's bigger than Arma. It's gotta be bigger than Arma's big map, easily.
Up attack that position!
Single player mode. Hold on, who's my Christopher Emerson? That I need your jockey ammo. Thank you, and take it in my inventory and let's go. You can
check your spacing!
Huh?
No!
Oh fuck, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I mean, you tell him, he's a prisoner now. The only way he can be saved is if a friendly comes up and saves him, Jesus fuck. Holy crap. Okay, so the cross marks, the cross swords, that's gonna be like shit to take to advance you further into it.
Alright.
The flags are objectives, so it's like, hey, we're being flanked from this side. If you go here with your squad, you could probably cut them off, and then we can move. And then, like, there'll be different markers, so, like, if you're in a tank, you'll see an explosion marker come up. That's saying, hey, go assault this area with your tank, because there's enemy there, and we can't get them out of there.
Alright, so those are Jerry's.
And then if you're not squad leader, like, if you're doing this guy and you're not the squad leader, if you see a green marker, that's your squad leader telling you we're going here. What? Who said moving? Wait, no. It's supposed to... I'm the squad leader, motherfucker, not you. And I say follow. Bitch. Flanking. Roderick Pearson, so I'm playing there right now. If you're, if the name above them is green, there's somebody in your squad. If they're blue, then they're just an ally. Did a multiplayer match earlier, but got my ass kicked. Right, what I need to find? Alexander Cutler. Alexander Cutler. Hey, bud, I need ammo. You don't have the ammo. Who has the ammo? Look at dickhead with that gun, this guy. Give me that ammo, bitch. Hey, give me that ammo. Who the fuck?
Enemy down!
He's down! Defend that position! Let's move! With me!
Jesus, there's a lot right there. I'm getting here downside. But if you die and you don't see, like you go down, you get shot, and you don't see the birth and death dates come up, you're not dead. You're just down. If you lay there, you might get brought up by a medic. But it'll still give you the option to switch to another player on the team. Most likely, yeah. Should have gotten your squad in there with you. Let's take the tank. What's up? Oh, he ran over a dude in his rifle was on the hood of my tank. Fuck. Paris, bro. Get us for Paris. Come on. Boom, got it. Tanker's not there, the truck is over here, and that truck shit up over there. Cool, I see it. Also, really quick, well, when you're in a safe spot where you're not necessarily got enemies right on you, pull up your map. Don't worry, that's how I'm like when you're done with this.
Ramsey Morris.
Whoa.
Alright, how do I bring up my map?
Press and hold L3.
Oh shit, hold on.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance, you'll have to do it right this second. I was just going to show you something for future whenever you're in the vehicle to help out if you need it. I'm going to look at the second, you do it at the end of the battle. Holy fuck, that's a lot of them. Let's go. So come on, reload. I'm out of ammo there. Go under. Nice, close to show. Alright, L3. Hold L3. Now. In the code. You gotta hit X to actually select them. To select on them, now you're on them. Good one, cool. Gross. Not a wrong, I was supposed to run. Shit. Shield. Huh?